Hey, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, come to you week in and week out. Prophesying the return of the Most High and His heavenly Son. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakach, double honors to the apostles out in New York and Great Millstone and GMS. Honors to all Akim on the planet, looking in the name of Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai, and his heritage. It's like this is Brother Uriah from Great Millstone, Chicago, and just jumping right there into another lesson. Deuteronomy 28 only can fit Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Deuteronomy 28 proves that the small hats cannot be the real Israelites. Deuteronomy 28 proves who the real Israelites are. Okay? Now, I'm not going to read all of this because I'm only driving for about 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. I'm going to go get a brother. And, I just want to jump in the spirit because we're in the spirit of prophecy, the time of prophecy, the time of the year the Lord's turning up through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shai, and it's imperative because right now it's the last push, the last call. You can feel it in the air, we can feel it in the spirit that there's a transition coming unless you're spiritually defunct and spiritually dead. Alright? But it says Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it should come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power to observe to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, which that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So the Lord said, this is over, it's 2,000 years since Yahweh Shai, who they call Jesus, was on the scene, 2,000 plus years. And then you go back before that, or probably, I don't know if it's 1,500, 1,600 years, or, approximately 2,000 whatever years. Before then, Moses was on the scene. So you're talking about 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. Alright? That's how you know the Bible is real. It was the Lord would say before, he said that in the scriptures, prophesying and saying before what's going to happen before it happens. That shows you the power of the Lord and the accuracy of the Lord and His will and His power. All right. No book has thousands of prophecies said to happen before it happens, and it all happens. If you can't see the majesty and regality in that, like Romans says, the royal and the mighty works of the Most High are clearly seen. There ain't no such thing as an atheist, because even when the ground shake, that same said atheist like, oh God, look at that ass. All right. But ever since then, a group of curses was supposed to come upon the children of Israel. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, just checking on my ETA. All right. So I'm just going to run through some highlights, all right? Because if the small hats, those so-called wish he was an Israelite, the Jewish people, all right? They're not us. They will never be us, okay? And just for the record, in case they want to, play it in straight pages, if this page is ever struck where we do our main live show here in Chicago, Elders on Sundays, and just my own personal page, GMS Chicago On Air Live, I'm going to make it 3, because lately I've been going in on the wishes, and I wouldn't be surprised if they try to strike our channels down. And we're really in the spirit of just frankness and bluntness and boldness, because we're almost out of here, okay? There ain't no time to play games. We're almost out this motherfucker. This place is a hellhole. We can tell Esau, the so-called white man, Amalek, the so-called Jewish of the white man. We can tell all the other nations and our people that we are the Israelites, and we sick of this tide of this hatred, this robbery. You've been stolen people you brought up people from another land and stole us and got us here, and we still here, and you have no fucking remorse. Fuck this goddamn place. And anybody who loves this motherfucking place. Fuck you, Kanye. Fuck you, goddammit, Ice Cube. All right? And fuck all you nigglets and niggerettas who are against the Heavenly Father and our kingdom, man. All right? Because the curses only fit one group of people, man, and it fits us. But you don't fucking read. It says, cursed shalt thou be in the city. Cursed shalt thou be in the field. I don't give a fuck if you're living in Chicago, a big city, to anywhere in the field. The field is the world. All right? And see, that's why you all don't know how to read the Bible. You got to go see the keys to the Bible, man. I'm just going to put field world. Might be a couple, might not be. Up one. This is Matthew 13:38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, and the tares are the children of the wicked one. All right? So the field, when you see the word field, it represents anywhere on the fucking planet, man. Anywhere on the goddamn planet. A small country bumpkin town to another city. The Lord said, in this city, no matter whatever fucking city you go to. All right? He says, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. When you go into a store, you grab a basket or cart, and you go around there and you stack that basket up. Your basket represents what? What you keep for you. What's in your basket? What's the meaning of a basket? What's a basket mean? See, that's the reason why Jake is so retarded, because they don't go into the understanding. They don't go deep into the words. Tana'ah. All right, a basket. From an unused root, probably meaning to weave a basket in a lace. So what do we have in a basket? You put in food. You put in your gold, your produce. All right, and your produce could be anything from something. If I've made swords, I would put a whole bunch of swords in my basket and go out there to the market and go try to sell my swords. If I would have had food, my money, my increase. Okay, you put your increase into your basket, and then you store it up so you can have it for use at a later time. Okay? Lord said, basically, all that's going to be full of shit. How much you got in your wallet, goddammit? What do you got in your pantry, goddammit? What do you got in your bank account, goddammit? Haggai says we make money to put in a bag full of holes. All right? And that's the reason why Jake is so retarded, because they don't do any research. They don't do any studying. All right? This is, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. But once we got taken up and uprooted out of our land, that, like the book of Obadiah says, that they came in and ran and cast lots on our people, and they removed us and brought us into captivity. As we've been, the scriptures in Deuteronomy 33 said we've been scattered abroad. All right? Once they scattered us abroad and put us out any which way but up, all right? We've been cursed with, first of all, we have children now that go into Esau's system in the kingdom. You got to pay to bring a child in. You got to pay to send a child to the spirit world and go damn near broke. All right? Matter of fact, our children come out with all kind of problems and diseases and goddammit issues and shit. They come out coming straight into captivity. If we read on down further, you'll see it. Okay? I'm almost at my destination. I might want to pause this and continue this, because these are the Deuteronomy 28 proves who the real Israelites are. All right. All right. All right. So then you have the fruit of your body, your children. What comes out of your body? Your children. They come in here, and the first thing they do is stab them up with all kind of so-called shots. Oh, let's get vitamin K. Oh, now we're going to give her the Blankeling, and then Oshabanabakading, and all this other shit. I was talking to a young lady, and she said when her daughter was born, everybody told her to go get all the so-called shots and shit. Gave her all the shots, and she was all sickly and kind of had problems and shit. She said she didn't do that with her son, and when she didn't do it to her son was cool and had no problems. And as soon as she gave her son to her the baby daddy, and they said, oh, he ain't got this, got that. They went and got him all. Now this is already not a little kid no more. He was a little older child. They gave him, and he had no problems, no sickness, no anything, no allergies, no nothing. As soon as they gave him all the motherfucking shots, he said that now he got this allergy, that thing. All right. You don't understand. Esau Edom wants to put you at a disadvantage off the rip, because we are the children of Israel. We are melanated. We get the empowered by the sun. All right. We have the spirit of the Heavenly Father, so we are more resilient in every single way, physically, emotionally, psychologically, physiologically, every single way. And Esau knows this. That's why if you look at the new statistics on everybody who's getting fucked up by the stabby wabs, that it's all the motherfuckers to the jabby jabs. All right? And then most of them are so-called Edomites. All right? Dropping down like flies, man. Okay? And then where the fuck is our kind, which are our herds, our flocks, our cattle? We ain't got none. We live in the hood, in the ghettos, in the fucking shitty-ass suburbs. We don't have land to have a bunch of sheep and chickens and goats and so forth, and horses and so forth. And we're producing all kind of produce and foods and fruits and vegetables. We don't till the ground into the earth. All right? So we don't get the fruit of the land. Greens, beans, tomatoes. You need it. But you got to go to one. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump down to verse 48. You got to go to, we're in want and need of Esau in all things. So-called white men, the Jewishes and the Caucasians and the East Indians and the Chinese and Arabs, I've seen their lands. I've seen their houses. They living good, especially here in Babylon the fucking Great. All right? Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee. All right. The Lord said, look, you're going to serve your enemies in a land that's not your original land. All right. In hunger and in thirst. In hunger, thirst, and in nakedness, so in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed you. Man, there's no other place on the planet that has a nation of people, not one group, not one family, not one skirmish between one village and another village, where the whole nation of people were put in iron chains. The whole nation, brother. They did not walk us, and just twist one arm, leading us to the slave ships. They subdued us, put shackles on us, put us in a fucking line, and we fucking had to march, and we fucking had to walk and go over there to those plantations and bust our ass for Esau Edom. You put in yokes of iron, the only picture that ever shows up is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You'll see Gad put in the chains, you see us in the chains, and you can go see from Cristobal Colon on down, so-called Christopher Columbus, and put our the Northern Kingdom in chains, so-called Mexicans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Taino Indians, and so forth. Man. That's why you have to go read, but guess who only reads? The hopeful, righteous elect. Everybody else is falling for this bullshit. Okay? I'm going to jump back up. Like I said, I'm not going to read all of Deuteronomy 28, but this is how you know, because right now, the war between the small hats and the real men of the Lord, it's on and popping. And just to think it started off with some yay nigga, some yay nigga who's straddling the fence between trying to make himself rich and prosper in this wicked world, but at the same time want to go ahead on and speak. You can't. It's no in between. You got to choose and pick a side. All right. Hold on one quick second. This is right here, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm here waiting on you guys. All right. Jumping back up to where we were just going through. We're gonna read down, play with the spirit. All right. It says, "Cursed shalt thou be," verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Now that's on a couple different levels, but when you first come into this world, you're going to come into slavery. And not only come into slavery, you're going to come into a whole bunch of poison being put in your body, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about the poisons that they're trying to put in your body. Stop. Okay? So when you come into this world, you're being put into slavery, and you're going into getting and all these shots and wabs and stabs, okay? And then from there, you're inundated with nothing but false godhood, idolatry, and things of that nature. Hold on one second. All right. It's like I put my mask on because I had the little sniffles, and I got the brother, and I want to limit how many particles we go into his. Don't want to get nobody sick. So anyway, verse what was that? Verse 219. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. So you come in, you get inundated with shots and stabby wabs and jabs and so forth. But then when you get into preschool and so forth, you start going into the full system. First thing you learning is so-called Christmas, Easter, Halloween, and the 4th of July, and you're getting inundated at a young age with idolatry, falsities, and falsehoods. All right? And there's nothing you can do about it. You have to come to, if you don't have an Israelite parent, you're not going to come into the knowledge of the truth, and you're going to be raised in madness. All right? That's why it's been, Thessalonians talks about the great falling away. It'll be a great falling away first. All right? So we fell away from our heritage, our culture, and all that. Okay? And then cursed shall that be going out. You can't even die without going broke. The whole family going broke. Everybody at the so-called black funerals and so forth, you know what happens? Everybody fighting for whatever's left behind. You got niggas fighting for the apartment, the house, the trust fund, the bank fund, the pension, goddamn it, furniture, pictures. And it comes down to money. And it's all. This is what happens when you curse going out, bro. It doesn't matter. And it's usually in a fucked up way, through a fucking sickness, a fucking disease, a fucking shooting, a fucking stabbing, a fucking fucked upness. Yeah, matter of fact, we went to navigate. Yeah, my bad, navigate. Salakia. Hold on one second. So I'll put the address out there. All right, Salakia. Had to handle the brother, take care of some business. Didn't want to stop the feed because I was still in the spirit, so Lord wanted to jump back in there. All right, pick up to verse 20. All right, because everything we do here and everything we go through here in America is inundated with battling these curses, man. And this is the proof. This is the receipts. This is the evidence of who the real the real Israelites are. Okay. Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings whereby thou hast forsaken me. I was talking to an individual, and they were like, and I start breaking down Deuteronomy 28 and the slave ships and so forth, and there was like, this has an adverse effect on me. Why would God make us and know that this was going to happen and let this happen and so forth? Why would he do it? And just made me think of the scripture which says, where within has the Lord loved us? You know, first of all, he created you, not only you, but life, liberty, the animals, the birds, the bees, the trees, the food, the amenities. All the Lord has done for us is everything. And what have we done for the Lord, man? What have we done to the Lord? Jake is so fucking spoiled. Jake is so fucking off. That's why the Most High is going to kill majority of Jake, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because you don't care about the Most High, but you take all his shit. Be the first one to say, why the Lord do this? Why the Lord do that? But then you not doing nothing back for the Lord or anybody else except you and your fucking family, man. You know? The Most High is gonna. Oh, the brother's loading up the car. The Most High is gonna get you, motherfuckers, man. And it's inevitable. Alright, slack about that. Yeah, but verse 20 again. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. And when I tell you Jake has forsaken the Heavenly Father, but blame the Father for all what we go through, not knowing there's a cause and an effect for everything. Okay? And if you like Romans said, thou art inexcusable, O man. All right, to my knowledge is in Romans. We are without excuse. We've had access to life, liberty, and everything, and we've been taken. Once we ate, and once we drank, and once we partook in life and loved the different things that we loved, we owe. And we've owed the Father. All right? So, it says, cursing. Excuse me. We're under the curses, man. And we have so far under the curses, even when you come into the knowledge of the truth, you still part under the curse as well. Now, I will say the Most High starts showing a little more mercy and bringing and delivering you out of a lot of jams and situations that when you're not living for Him and fighting for Him, you might be successful to. But we still got to go, like Baruch said, be subject to payments. Haggai putting bags of money into a bag full of hoes. Have a problem with the women. Like we get vexed every goddamn day with our women, our family, our children, our work. Dealing with Esau, Edom, the heathens, our flesh. Okay, the dog, the cat, the rats, the mice, the goddammit, the roaches, the water bugs, the spiders, the ants. We went to a brother's house. Have a beautiful house. I mean a nice house. And he worked hard for it in his career before coming into the truth. When he retired, after he came into the truth. And this brother was complaining about ants, man. And that was the last worry I had in my house. I'll be fine. But to that brother, it was like he went to war. You know what I'm saying? He was vexed by the ants, man. You know, coming up on his counter, coming up in the house. And, as you know, the scripture says, ants, spiders, etc. in king's houses, man. All right? Especially down here on earth. Okay? Excuse me. I got sleepy all of a sudden. And rebuke. You know, we always in trouble, always getting rebuked by this, rebuked by that. You're going off on this, you're going off on that. Getting locked up for this, getting locked up for that, being a ticket for this, a ticket for that, a bill for this, a bill for that. You know, at work, it's like the Lord has boxed us into a corner. That's why Isaiah, the 3rd chapter says, why would you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The Lord been striking us to get us right, and that's not the Lord. Oh, He didn't do that. But then we mad at the Lord for going through that. Versus going to the Most High and say, Father, forgive me, show me, help me, teach me, guide me. I want to do better, Lord. All right? So like it. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until He have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou go to possess it. And we have pestilence from diseases, pestilence from the mice, the rats, the fucking roaches and shit, pestilence and plagues, and for the hurricanes. Because if you go into the word pestilence, it's going to go into something that's going to destroy you and take you down. All right? All right? Pestilence, plague, murrain, cattle disease, in the sense of destroying, something that's going to eat away and destroy you, man. And it can be applied in many different applications, man. And guess what? Jake is under the pestilences. All right? Pestilence cleave unto thee until He have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou go to possess it. The Lord shall smite thee with consumption, with fever, and with inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with milk blasting, and the mildew, and these shall pursue thee until thou perish. And that's how this is. I mean, every single scripture, you have to say who is wearing the Cinderella slipper. Only she can fit that slipper. Only one nation of people can fit Deuteronomy 28. Only one nation. Only one group. Alright? We have our body being consumed away. Alright? Let's look into some of these words, man. With the consumption. Alright? Now, I know some people would think consuming, and think the first thing when you see, we are the number one consumers out of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans on the planet. To make the least amount of money and spend the most amount of money on bullshit. But that consumption goes into, it goes into, pull it up here on the screen. Stop playing with me. All right. Consumption, wasting disease of the lungs. All right. Emaciation, consumption. Okay. So we're going to be, these diseases, we got, you look at the so-called black community, we got cancer. Okay. We have a lot of diabetes. We have a lot of gout. We have a whole shitload of high blood pressure. All right. We got all the STDs and new shit with the slicky wicky they put up in the sticky icky. All right. You know what I'm talking about, unless you're dumb and they haven't been on the planet the last couple of years, and they trying to sticky wick something inside your body. And if you don't do it, you can't go do this and that. Oh, but it's not that hoax-demic is over. The slam-demic, the plan-demic is over now. They're all good now. After you have millions of people and they talk and con our people to getting sick. My sister to this day is battling the effects of that shit. Cause listen to her, goddamn it, 230 and husband, man. And so many more people that I know. Okay? But it says with fever, inflammation, with extreme burning. Okay? This is the things that we go through because first of all, Esau give us the worst of the food. In our neighborhoods, it give us all kind of shit. 5G towers all over the goddamn place. The trees can't even survive. How the tree looking barren as hell? All right. How's the tree barren as fuck? All right. I'm looking at one right now. All the trees still got leaves and they turning and changing for the season, but this one look anorexic. Look like it needs to be cut down. All right. Everything in our bodies and our health is going to shit. Okay. And it's in the scriptures. I can keep reading every one of them and not reach my destination. Hold on a second.
What spot?
It doesn't matter. It's all good. Hey, little man. Shalom. Alright. The Lord shall, verse 25, the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shalt be removed into the kingdoms of the earth. We've been scattered abroad. Don't let the popo run up on the block. You see one running this way, one running that way, one running that way, one running there. If I had 2 more fingers, it'd be down here. All right? That's how niggas run. All right? All this is good. I'm going to hit some highlights and I'm going to call it one. 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, be engaged to a woman, and another man shall lie with her. And then guess what? Slave Mr. Smith got it first. His son got it first. The overseer got it first. Oh, he had some guests from out of town. The guests from out of town had it first. Oh, his wife wanted, the wife got her first, or him first, and vice versa. All right, thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. We built everything from the White House on down to all those plantations, and even to this day, primary builders in almost everything, and we barely can have a place to stay of our own. And majority of Jake, I live in multi-home families. When I say multi-home, I'm talking about this one house, but then you got your auntie, you got your grandmama, you got your cousin, you got their friend, and about and uncle. And goddamn it, all living in the motherfucker's house. Don't even talk about Issachar. All right, so-called Mexicans, they'll have fucking 15 people in a 2-bedroom house, man. Cots and fucking sleeping bags and shit. All right. Thou shalt plant a vineyard and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. Well, what have we planted for Esau? From cotton to watermelon to grapes to corn to all kind of fruits and vegetables. And you know what they gave us? Slop. They gave us slop. The pig feed, All right. Verse 32, thy sons and daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand. All right, that's them auction blocks. Go ahead, I gotta get big buck. I got this big buck. His name is Toby. All right. I got to open the bed $200. I got to open to $200. I got to get $250. I got $250. I got $250. I got $3. I got $3. I got $3. I got $3. I got $4. I got $4. Oh, $500. Okay, from the Smiths. All right, $500. Got $500. I got $550. $550. Okay, watch this. So I got $600. $600. $650. $600. And all on. You know the goddamn auction shit, man. Sold to some random fucked up ass name that's not an Israelite name. When we had Israelite names, man. All right. And it said, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it now. And if you really want to know everybody's birth certificate is being traded on the stock market as at this day, you're still being bought and sold as at this day. All right. So that verse 34, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. This. If you got any common motherfucking sense, you're gonna go crazy. Is it? The prophets are mad, man. We gotta live a double life. We gotta have our Clark Kent suit on most of the day, and then we go jump into our lessons and pull out our Superman for the Lord, man, and go out there on the line and camp for the Lord, man. Talking to the brother earlier, and his woman, who's already his wife, was begging him to go get some paper to prove to the white man that they married. And his word's not good enough. Him being with the woman for over 6 years, got a children, and the whole 9. What the fuck is not good enough? Nothing we do is this. We are under the curses, and it only fits us. How does this fit the so-called Chinese people? How does this fit the so-called Jewish people? How does this fit anybody on the fucking planet, man, outside of so-called Negro, Latino, Native American? And if you can say you fit that and you're not a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you might just be, and you don't know. Because you've been mixed and mingled abroad. You better check your DNA. You better check your bloodlines, nigga. Because only people going through all these things is us. All right, verse 37, thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, where the Lord shall lead thee. All right, and we are set on display. They shake their head aha at us. All right, they call us niggas and coons and hey, watch these niggas, so they come in the store, they gonna always steal, or watch them boys around their daughters because they gonna try to fuck them. We got all some proverbs, some bywords, some shit, some spectacle. All right? All this is good. Verse 43, the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. I don't give a fuck what area of the planet that we live in. We are at the bottom of the totem pole. All right, we are by the anus, we the tail, so we get the shit. All of these is good. 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send thee, and hunger had to come to them for food. We don't have our own land to grow out of our own food, and I'm talking about majority and collectively. All right, I ain't talking about grandmama who grew some potatoes in the back. I'm talking about shit that can last on not only our family, but a couple of our family, our extended families through the winter, man. And then thirst. Got to come there and get these bottled motherfucking plastic contaminated waters, man. Or tap water. Don't go to Mississippi. Try to get some tap water. And don't come to Chicago, drink their tap water either. This shit's full of all kind of shit. Fluoride, lead, and all kind of shit. Old rusty, dusty pipes. And in nakedness, man, you can't wear. Matter of fact, I got this my little jacket, man. I'll be this a little small little jacket. I'll be hot as hell. Why? Because the line in polyester. And it prevents your skin from fucking breathing, man. But I gotta come to them for fucking clothes. Looking for something all cotton, all this, all linen, all whatever. Hard to find it. Alright? And then when you do find it, it's expensive as fuck. And now all the goddamn pants are goddamn skinny jeans, man. What the slim skinny fit? I don't like that tight ass shit on my legs. I don't wear tights. And in want of all things, man. And that's everything. You name it. We need it. They got it. And we got to go get it from them. You name it. A car, bike, some type of vehicle, job, money, fucking everything. You name it. I got to go out here to Esau, Edom, and beg. Go hustle and hump and work and scrape and... Hallelujah. We are the people, man. If you can't see it, the Most High ain't dealing with you. 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, Esau, Edom, the so-called white men, those you wishes, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. What the mascot of the motherfucking American-ass, bastard-ass country. And most of these European countries. The fucking eagle, man. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Alright? We don't understand the legalese. This English is full of shit. They'll be like, hey, be nice, be nice. No, nice means foolish, bitch. I'm not nice. But you speak like that, oh, he's so rough, he's so mean. We're so fucking docile and soft now. We've lost our edge, our manhood, our regalness, our royalty, our royalness. A nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And Esau Edom don't give a damn if you're white, black, green, yellow, blue, orange. He don't care if you're old or young or in between. He's taking advantage of everybody and anybody, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you're one of the super elites and one of them. And if you're not one of them super elites in them, he'll let you play so far to fuck up others, but then he'll still cut your ass short. Kanye. Alright? Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Prince, Kobe. List is long. And they all got murked. All by accident. Looking ass. Got a couple more. Verse 56. If you want to read about the man, is in 54. But the same thing on the flip side goes for the man too. This is what our men and women are really about. Especially these women right here. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. This bitch gonna be ripping and running and burning up the soles. That's why she got calluses and all kind of fucked up feet now, because I has gadding abroad all over the goddamn place. I just want to ride. I just want to go out. I want to go. I'm missing something. Lot's wife looking ass. Her eyes shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom. Go ahead to laugh up with you, kiss on you, you rub on her and pay her bills and pull her through this and help her business and do all this other shit. One fucking funky ass argument, I'm gone. You treated me so bad. When did you follow? Let's look into the scriptures. The Lord, how the Lord said things, and no, we didn't. Oh, they don't believe. And toward her son and toward her daughter, saying, I can leave. I don't need you. We fine. She's happy without you. She's happy. There's nothing wrong. She's fine. Breaking up, having bitches raise up young men to be young bitches, soft ass, effeminate ass niggas, nothing but inundated with their mama's spirit. That's why the gun violence here in Chicago is retarded. These effeminate ass niggas, man. Bump into somebody by accident. Yo, bro, what the fuck, bro? Hey, no, my bad, bro. Oh, it's all good. No, ain't none of that. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? Over a Twinkie, goddammit. over. I mean, I listen to Murph talk about riding the train sometimes and the madness that these niggas do on the train, just on some straight nigga shit. And he a bouncer too, and these motherfuckers be going to the club on some nigga shit. Why? Raise up these bodies, effeminate ass bitches, man. Women cannot raise a man. Period. And then the scripture says as the mother is, so is the daughter. Raising these motherfuckers be loosey-goosey hoes. Twerking at 7 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old. Rubbing all up and bending over. With the fucking stupid lips, every picture. Looking ass. And toward the young one that cometh out between her feet. Don't breastfeed her. Even the sea monsters, the scriptures say, bring out the breast. You don't. And toward her children which thou shalt bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. It's going to be a rude awakening for these motherfucking bitches. And it's going to be death, murder, kill, because you chose the wrong motherfuckers. When we pleaded, we tried, but you don't want the hard line of the Lord and the obedience that and the spirit, which is really, he said, it's not grievous. I'm going to go straight to the end game. 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. That Christianity goddamn garbage, that Muslim goddamn Allah bullshit. Alright? We've been scattered abroad, so we have lost our power. Oh, we can just go ahead and create generational wealth, and we can just get together and unite. Motherfucker, we scattered abroad. We don't got enough media or nothing to unite our ass, man. I had to hit that one. Verse 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. In morning thou shalt say, would God it were even. And at even thou should say, would God it were morning. Alright? So you gotta, fuck, god damn, I gotta get up and go to work. Fuck, I gotta go be a slave today. God damn it, I want some rest. Need a vacation. Get done with the bam, gotta go home. God damn it, I don't want to go home to this motherfucking nigga. This nigga woman. Oh my God, I know she about to get on my motherfucking nerves. I'm gonna walk in the motherfucking house. Motherfucker gonna want me to go empty the trash. Gonna want me to go run some errands. Motherfucker, what the fuck you been doing all goddamn day? And just always bullshit. Alright? For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt. Again, that word Egypt goes into slavery, going to the Strongs, and you'll see it goes into bondage, all the way into the root of the word. Goes to keep looking at the root. It's going to take you to being bound up. Slavery. Again, with ships. How do we get over here to America? Slave ships. By the way I spake of unto thee, thou shalt see it your homeland no more again. And there you should be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. You're going to be stuck in this situation, and you go into the word bondmen is slave men. Same word bond, buying, bondage, that's slavery. That's what Egypt means. Double slavery. Multiple slaveries. And the Lord said, according to the book of Revelations, that we're in spiritual Egypt again. They brought us over here on slave ships, and we're stuck until the Lord comes save us. What nation? What one nation fits the bill? Hopefully this has been edifying to the spirit and power. Yahweh Shem Yahshai B'Shem Rakakadash. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone of GMS. Honors to all Achim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and B'Shem Rakakadash in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the sisters who are obedient to their husbands. Can't leapfrog over your man to get to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the children out there who are believers and obedient to their parents, no matter where they are. We don't say shalom and a ball.